Hi, my name is Cody with Pierce RV, and today we are doing an intuitive video on some of the key items and appliances on this camper right behind me. Now the reason we're making this video is to kind of give tips and tricks and guides to our customers on some of the issue items that we found in this industry. Starting off, we're going to start with the battery. Now this is a typical Group 24 flooded lead acid battery. You'll notice that there's a positive and negative line coming off of this, positive being red, negative being black. Now, in a lot of these coaches, this one not included, you will see inline fuses. Now, inline fuses are designed to come off of these lines, and they are inline fuse that will trip and blow in case of an issue. Now, on this camper, you will notice that it does not have a powered tongue jack. That is one of the inline fuses that we see from time to time, especially when customers are having issues raising and lowering their camper. Now, like I said, on this camper, that's not gonna be on here. Now, some of our campers, now we do a lot of travel trailers and fifth wheels. You will see those on different ones with those powered systems. But that's just one issue that we come across, is inline fuses. So always, if you're having issues raising and lowering your powered tongue jacks or any of your front system, make sure that you do check those inline fuses. We're gonna continue around the side of our camper. Another question that we get asked all the time is, how do you winterize? Now, it's not that hard of a process, but we wanted to cover that today for all of our viewers. Now, right here is going to be our water heater. Inside this water heater, you're gonna notice that this one has a soft plug. Now, on some of these coaches, you'll notice that it has what they call an anoid rod. Either a soft plug or an anoid rod is the plug system that holds the water inside of the water heater. Now on this system, the other thing that you'll notice, so soft plug right there. The other thing that you'll notice is the DSI cable. So that's this cable right here. That cable is designed to be there because it is the direct start ignition for your water heater. So very vital to have there. Please do not remove that or do any damage to that. The other thing that you'll notice is a pop-off valve. Now if we pull up on this, you can check for pressure and water inside your coach. Water heater bypasses are very simple. They're on the inside of the coach. Now, most coaches are going to differ where the location of their water heater is. On this one, it's directly behind it, as are most. So you'll see when we go inside this coach, it's very easy to locate. Find the water heater on the outside of the coach, then find the inverse on the inside. So if the water heater is here underneath this window, this is going to be our prime target to go look to find the backside of that water heater. Now, the reason we want to find these bypasses is water heaters, when you drain them for winterization, you do not want to put RV grade antifreeze in these systems. So we use water heater bypasses, and we're going to show you those next. So we're going to sneak inside the camper. So right here is going to be our main access panel. Now inside this access panel, we're going to notice a couple different things. So first and foremost, we're going to point to the back here. You're going to notice that there are two valves, one on the lower side, one on the upper side. Now those valves need to be turned counter from where they are right now, or if your camper has been de-winterized or winterized, it's usually the opposite of where you already have them. Now with this system, it's very simple. You turn those valves and that will isolate the water heater from the rest of the system. Again, we do not want to put RV grade antifreeze inside of our water heater. The other thing that we're going to notice in this compartment is a T-line valve to a external line. Now this line, if you were to turn this valve system, would actually allow the water pump to pump antifreeze into the system. All you need to do is put the end of this inside the jug of antifreeze and then turn on the water pump. Once you've done that, what you need to do is go to all of your fixtures and turn them on, both hot and cold, and make sure that the water is ran out and that the RV antifreeze, which is pink, runs solid through those lines. Now you're going to want to do those in all of the fixtures. Showers, sinks, outside showers, all of those items included. Now that is going to guarantee that you're not going to get what we call freeze breaking. Now freeze breaking is quite simple. It is water inside of a line that does freeze and expand and then breaks those items. So making sure that RV grade antifreeze runs through the system properly is absolutely key. Now on this unit, we have something very special. We actually have a DC or direct current that runs off the batteries to run this refrigerator. Now this refrigerator is called an Everchill. Now this is a DC only based product. So if we look inside of here, one of the neat features is you'll notice that this refrigeration and freezer network is a little bit deeper than most. Now, the issue that we've ran across these, just so you guys know, is being that these are based on DC power, it is constantly running off the batteries. So one thing that we do want to talk to you guys about, there are a few different tricks and tips to help kind of remedy these, because this is constantly going to run off those batteries. First and foremost is if your unit does not have a battery disconnect, to get a battery disconnect installed. That will allow you to isolate the batteries from the rest of the coach, also turning this system off. Secondly, removing the hot and cold leads from the battery itself will also disconnect this from that, and again, in storage situations. Thirdly, if you need to, and usually in worst case scenario, what you can do is you can access the fuse panel, which I'll show you right now. It is right inside of here, and you will then pull the correlation fuse to actually disconnect that. And then inversely, it will turn this off as well. Now, you would do that in case you wanted to make sure that the rest of the unit was working, so you still have everything else. The other two methods are going to completely isolate and remove all electronic components from this coach. Now, these are just a couple different items that we found have had a lot of questions in the past few months. So we wanted to make a nice video for all of our guests and customers to kind of give them a leg up on these items, just in case they ran into any of these issues. And as always, we always appreciate your guys' business. We always appreciate everything that you do as our customers, and we definitely appreciate every single one of you watching this video. So we thank you for your time. On behalf of all of Pierce, thank you guys again. We appreciate you.